Our next question, this is pretty cool, comes from a future Hoya, Eamon Walsh, who is admitted to Georgetown beginning in the fall of 2020. So welcome to the conversation. Welcome to Georgetown, Hoya Saxon.
Thank you very much. Chairman Perez, I'm from Oregon and I'm working on a state Senate campaign there right now. And we were going to run a grassroots campaign and knock on doors, and that was our plan to win. But with the pandemic, that obviously can't happen. So what do you think is the best strategy to win? Is it phone banking? Is it social media advertising? What would you do in this case?
I definitely have my digital clipboards out. I would be engaging with people. I have a high school senior who's heading to college. I mean, Instagram's a big part of his world. Other social media platforms. I would strongly urge you to have as many, we spend a lot of time getting people's cell phone numbers. We've actually purchased 130 million cell phone numbers, and we give them to the state parties so that they can engage voters. We purchase a lot of, we get a lot of, hashtags and other social media handles so that we can engage with voters. I would want to know a little bit more about the contours of your district and then figure out what seem to be the social media platforms of greatest preference in your district, and then you probably want to get on there. And there's no substitute for good old-fashioned organizing. I was on the phone, and I understand you can't knock on doors, but I did a virtual event with Pennsylvania people the other day, and we had 120 people on the Zoom, and I said, all of you, if you all take responsibility to get 20 of the people from your circles out to the polls in November, and then you ask half of those to do the same thing, look at the force multiplier potential. So what I would do is figure out who your staff are and figure out who the core supporters are, and then get those core supporters to find other core supporters and using their contacts folder to connect with folks. And make sure you have a really good website that's interactive. You can produce really good video content from your room and really differentiate moving forward. So again, we've changed our tactics at the DNC, but we haven't changed our goals, and I think it's made us a lot more nimble. I'd rather not have a pandemic. Please, don't get me wrong. This is a disaster on so many levels. But it is what it is, and we are doing our level best, and I think doing it effectively to continue to engage. And Wisconsin was one such example.